Welcome. Thank you for joining me. My name is Bianca, and I invite you to join me for a 30-minute chair yoga session. We're going to get started with pranayama, with a breath meditation. And what I would like you to do is take your leading hands or your right hand. If you're right-handed, your left hand. If you're left-handed, tuck in the first two fingers and then take the little finger on top of the ring finger. So we're going to close just the top of the nose with the right thumb first. So the right nostril is going to be closed first. And then you inhale through the left nostril, close the left nostril with your ring finger. Open the right one, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close both nostrils. Exhale, open the left nostril. Inhale for the left. Pause. Exhale for the right. Inhale for the right. Exhale for the left. Inhale for the left. Exhale for the right. Inhale for the right. Exhale for the left. One more round. Inhale for the left. Exhale for the right. Inhale for the right. Exhale for the left. And then place your right hand back onto your right thigh. And just continue breathing with a closed mouth. And then open your eyes. So what we just did is called Nadi Shodhana. That means what we're inviting is energy for the left nostril, which is the female energy, the cooling energy. And the right hand side of our body is ending in the right nostril, which invites the male, the fiery energy. So what we're doing with this breathing technique, with this pranayama, is we are balancing both hemispheres. And what I prefer to do in my classes is focusing on the female, on the cooling, on the calming side of Nadi Shodhana. So normally I do my classes in the evenings, and it's time to slow down, to wind down. This is why we always breathe in first through the left nostril, through the Ida Nadi, and then exhale through Pingala Nadi, the right nostril, and the last exhale is through the left nostril again, to have the left hand side of your body, the Ida Nadi, the cooling, soothing, calming characters being dominant in our breath. So just a little bit of explanation. Let's get started with our asanas, with our poses, with our body poses, and we're going to start in Tadasana. So I would like you to make sure that you're comfortably sitting on your chair in the back to be nice and safe. So move all the way back on the chair, and if your feet don't easily touch the ground, do it like me. Put two blocks under your feet so you're nice and comfortable and connected to the ground. Just talk you through Tadasana. So you move all four corners of your feet into the ground. You activate your legs so you can move your legs towards each other to keep them nice and active, nice and strong. You slightly tuck in your tailbone forward, move your belly into your spine and lift up your chest. So lift up your heart center, let's exaggerate it first, and then drop it down. So you're nice and balanced here. And you also want to tuck in your chin slightly for a nice long neck. And then imagine someone is picking you up on the crown of your head, moving you up to the spine. So your spine is reaching up to the sky. And in a standing pose, I usually advise you to just have the hands on the side of your hips and experiment if you want to take the palms facing forward or parallel facing each other. In chair yoga, you can also simply take your hands, palms of your hands on top of your thighs. So this is Tadasana, our mountain pose. And then let's just do some shoulder rolls. Take a nice deep inhale, take the shoulders all the way up to your ears. And when you exhale, let the shoulder blades run down your spine. Take the ears, the shoulders away from your ears. Again, nice deep inhale. And exhale, lower down. And again, inhale. Exhale, lower down. You can invite the arms to do bigger circles. Nice deep inhale, arms up. Exhale down. Try to breathe through your nostrils. Inhale. Exhale down. One more like this. Nice deep inhale. Fill up your lungs all the way to the top. Breathe all the way into your belly. And exhale. Roll it down. Beautiful. From here, let's do a little neck stretch. Let your right hand slide down the chair. If you can get hold of your chair, it's great. Otherwise, you can just slide it down. Take the left arm up and take it across towards the right. And then you can look up under your arm, up to the sky. So you feel a nice length on the left hand side of your torso. Press your left hip into the chair and breathe. Two more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, reach over. Last one. Inhale. Exhale and inhale. Come back to center. Change sides. Left hand onto the chair. Right hand up on your inhale. Reach over. Right hip pressing into your chair. Exhale. Looking up under your arm. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Coming up. Exhale. And down. Your next inhale, I just want to come into cat-cow. So what you can do in your chair, you just slide your palms of your hands on top of your knees. And with your next inhale, you slightly lean forward and then you lift up the chest, lift up your tailbone and look up. And on your exhale, you do the opposite move in your spine. So what you do, you make your spine nice and round, take your gaze towards your belly. Shoulder blades away from each other. And again, inhale, come into your cow. Lift up the chest, shoulders down, looking up. Exhale, curl up your spine into your cat. So focus on the movement in your spine. Gaze towards your navel. And again, inhale. Heart center lifting. Exhale, shoulder blades away from each other. Last one, inhale. Into your cow. Exhale, curl up your spine. And then come back into Tadasana, into your mountain pose. Remember, lift up the chest, relax it down a bit, belly into your spine, long spine reaching up to the sky. Beautiful. From here, let's do a neck stretch. So you take your right hand down, left hand across, and let it rest just on top of your right ear. And from here, you very, very gently take the head towards your left side. And just breathe here. And don't strain, just be very gentle with yourself. If you're in a group in the room, don't look at what anyone else is doing, just feel it to your own body. So you want to feel a stretch, but you don't want to feel any pain. If you feel any pain in any of these poses, gently take yourself out of the pose. Back off a little. And then tilt your head slightly as if you want to look over to your right shoulder. And again, nice deep inhale for your nose, exhale for your nose. And an inhale, come back to the side, and then press into your left hand. Press your head into your left hand and coming back up into a neutral spine. And then we change sides. Let go of your left hand. Take the right arm up. Grab the chair with your left hand. And then grab your right hand and take it on top of your left ear. And then very gently tilt the head to the side. And breathe. Nice deep inhale. Through your nose. All the way into your belly. Exhale, empty your lungs completely. Soften. And then slightly tilt your head as if you want to look over to your left shoulder. Deep breath in and then empty your lungs completely. Back to the side, and with your next inhale, press into the right hand until you're all the way up back to center. Beautiful. Right arm down. From here, let's come into a twist. So take your both hands up, inhale, and then twist to the right. Grab the back of your chair behind the lean, and then take the left hand on the outside of your right thigh. And twist over to the side, looking over your right shoulder. You want to keep the spine nice and long. Both sitting bones pressing into the chair, and breathe here. Two more breaths. One more breath. Exhale, on your next inhale, come back to center. Arms up, and an exhale, left hand behind your lean of the chair, right hand on the outer side of your left leg, and then twist to the left, look over your left shoulder, 3 deep breaths. And exhale, come back to center. From here, let's come into child's pose for a moment. You can take your feet hip width apart on the block, or if you have longer legs, without the block. Press all 4 corners of your feet into the chair, into the ground, and then just fold forward. Make your spine nice and round, and just let your head hang down. Crown of the head moving towards the ground. Just breathe. You can also take opposite elbows if you like. And inhale, slowly coming back up. You can take your hands onto your knees to support. And roll up your spine, vertebra by vertebra, until you back up in Tadasana. From here, let's open up the hips by coming into a pigeon pose or figure of 4. So you take your right foot across onto the left leg, just behind the knee. And with your next inhale, take the arms nice and high. Make sure you're all the way in the back of the chair. And then fold over. Fold over your right leg. So you can either press into the leg in a seat, or you can also reach, if you have this as an option for your body, reach down with your fingertips towards the ground. Deep breaths here. And coming back up, changing sides. Left foot on top of the right leg. Arms nice and high on your inhale. And exhale. Forward. So either just by pressing the left leg down, the left knee down. Maybe this is enough for your body. Just listen to your body, as I always say. It doesn't matter what anyone else is doing. It doesn't matter how deep you go. Just feel into it. And if it is okay for you, you can also forward by taking your fingers towards the ground. And then slowly inhale, coming back up. Okay, from here let's straighten the leg, the right leg, so pressing the left foot into the ground. Inhale, so you're engaging the core muscles at the same time. And then you interlace your hands under your leg and lift it up slightly. Just point your toes, point your right foot, and then dorsiflex your right foot. Coming back down, changing sides. Inhale, lift up your left leg, grab hold of it under your leg by interlacing your fingers. Point, flex, and down. Do one more round. Inhale, right leg up, point, flex. You can also point here and then take the foot down. Left leg up. Use your core muscles. Use your core strength. Point, flex, point, and down. Beautiful. Okay, from here we are going to come into warrior pose. So with warrior, I recommend always to take the blocks to the side. And what we're going to do, we're just going to take the right leg to the side. And then we're slightly moving our pelvis in a way that you can just stand up your left leg in a diagonal line. And then you adjust your right heel, lift up your right heel, take it behind you. And we're facing, the hips are facing this in a diagonal line, and with your next inhale, reach up. So this is your warrior one pose. Take a nice deep inhale. Imagine you want to move your belly into your spine and the ribs together. So really holding up your center here, the chair supporting you, and breathe. Focus on your breath. Deep inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Take your right hand behind you. Left hand flipping up. Looking up. Just reverse your warrior. Exhale. Back to center. And then we open up to the side. So what we're going to do, we're taking the chest to the side, hips open up, and then we're extending the arms. So you're in warrior number 2 this time. Gaze over your left hand. Take your right leg. Maybe it is a good time to take your socks off. It's a pretty cold summer day in Tasmania today, but it's time to take the socks off for the other side. Okay, what you do, you're gonna walk your left leg along to the side, open up the right. So you still have the chair to sit on to give you the support. And then you're taking your chest towards the right knee. Lift up your left heel, take it back down. Warrior one on the other side. Lifting up. Remember your ribs moving towards each other to frame the core area, belly into your spine, looking forward. You can also look up, see how it goes with your neck, what feels best for you. Warrior one. All four corners of your legs are pressing into the mat, into the ground of your feet. Next inhale, take the left hand behind you, you reverse your warrior, right hand up, back bend, looking up to your right hand. And inhale back to center, this time open up the chest, open up the hips to the side, warrior two, gaze towards your right hand. Shoulders away from your ears, soften your gaze, soften your face and breathe. Last inhale here. And exhale, come back to center. So take yourself out of the pose nice and slowly. And then take the feet about wider than hip width apart. We're just going to come into a forward fold. What I want you to make sure of is just that you're sitting all the way in the back of your chair. And then you're pressing into all four corners of your feet. Lift yourself up nice and high. And then forward fold. And take your hands onto the ground. If you can't reach the ground, you can always use your block. Take your hands onto the block. So we're opening up the hips a little bit here. And then drop down your head. The crown of the head is moving towards the ground. And you can either stay here or you can interlace your hands behind your back. Either just your fingers or if your palms of your hands can touch, it's great. If they don't, it's okay. And then lift them up. If none of this is an option for you, I like to offer you I normally use a strap. I didn't have that ready, just use a sock if you like. Grab the sock and coming up this way. So grab both sides of your sock with each hand. So you're able to open your shoulders. Nice and deep breaths, inhale. And exhale, slowly take yourself back up. Shoulders down, and then you roll your shoulders a few times. Just breathe. Beautiful. I just want to do a little bit more for your head. Just your neck and shoulders. So what we do, just to slow down, just take your feet onto your block again or on the ground. Coming back into Tadasana, remember your alignment. And then just place your hands on top of your knees and then drop the head down to the right and just use the gravity of the head to feel really heavy, and slowly roll your neck, roll your head from side to side. If it is an issue for you to roll it backwards now, just roll it in the other direction. If it is okay for you, you just keep rolling, lifting up. And do little circles. You may feel a bit of cracking or some resistance. If you feel any resistance in a certain spot, just stay here for a moment. Just allow your body to stretch. Allow your fascia to warm up, to soften, and then keep rolling around. As always, listen to your body, be kind to yourself. It's not a competition. This is your time to feel into your body. No matter what anyone else is doing, no matter how it looks like. And then change direction ever so slowly. Head onto chest. To the side. To the back if it's possible for you. And coming back up. Into Tadasana. Beautiful. So slowly wind down. Do one more time. Come into child's pose. Feet are pressing into the ground. And then slowly forward fold. Just relax everything. Let gravity do the work for you. Crown of the head moving towards the ground. And just stay here for a moment. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. You can move into yes or no with your head, or maybe let your shoulders soften, let everything be soft and heavy. And just breathe. Next inhale, press into your feet and then slowly roll up vertebra by vertebra. Roll up your lower spine. Shoulders and head last. And then slowly coming out of the pose. And be ready for Shavasana, for relaxation.